Hello there, here we are in the beautiful region of Puglia. Now today we are in my hometown of Ostuni, one of the nicest towns in the region. I'm sure a lot of you have seen our videos before, so you've seen us show you properties in Ostuni. However, today we're showing you something rather special. We are located in the centro storico, so the historical centre of Ostuni, and we happen to be on the front line. So we've got a property which has stunning views and a stunning roof terrace, which we'll get to at the end. We're talking about a 2-bedroom property with 2 bathrooms, fully renovated. I love what they've done with their place. But without further ado, let's go inside. So immediately you can see in the background we have the sitting room, and you can kind of get a glimpse of the kind of style that they've done with this property. Everything you see is included in this sale, so the property comes as you see it. Now here we have the first bathroom, and we also do have the washing machine tucked away nicely on the left-hand side here. You can see this is a good sized bathroom, especially for a property in the historical centre. And the decor, I love what they've gone with here. Very high-end finish, but just the colours that they've worked with, it just is super pretty. And I think you'll all agree, there is nothing I would really change about this property at all. The other thing to note is a good amount of space. We're talking about a 90 square metre property. And this leads you into the centre of the property, which has this beautifully good sized sitting room. This is a room which is often missing from properties, especially in the centro storico, but in Ostuni in general, there are a lot of holiday homes. The owner wanted to make a property that could be lived in all year round. So we do have gas central heating here with the radiators. We have air conditioning as well. And you'll also see there's a lot of lights coming in from different corners, because we're not on the exact front wall, but very close to it. But we also have a lot of space outside, which is not connected. Now we can see here we've got beautiful star vaulted ceilings as well. So there's a lot of height in this room, and that really adds to the sensation of just a spacious, very cozy home that you can live in very much all year round. Again, I love the decor. Look at this little desk and table here, the sofa. It's all very tastefully done. Now this leads me through, and I do kind of want to show you these doors as well, because the doors are very pretty as well. And then coming through here, we have the first bedroom that you're seeing. Now obviously your eye is going to be drawn immediately to the view, and this is views of the seafront, all the land leading down to the sea with all the olive trees. Again, absolutely spectacular. Wait until we get to the roof terrace, because it's very much one of the best that I've seen in the area. And then looking back, here we have a double bed. Love the lights, love the decor. I didn't mention anything about the big lampshade in the middle, but you can see the big lampshade here. Again, everything has been picked out uniquely for this property, and I think they've done an incredible job with the design. So very much something which you can just buy and it's ready to move into. You're not going to be having to do any work at all, which I know is something everyone is super keen on, not having to do any work. So coming back into the sitting room, I do want to point out in the living room the lampshade, because again, I didn't say anything before. It is exquisite. I think it's absolutely stunning, and a very nice addition and fitting for this type of a property as well. So I love the white finish of everything, and with that lampshade, it's very beautiful. So coming through here, we have the second bedroom, Very cozy indeed. Obviously, you've got a different height difference in the actual ceilings here. And I think, again, they've used the space incredibly well. The nice thing about this part is obviously you do actually have a window out here on the side, which I think is important because obviously this is a small bedroom, but you've got space here as well as air coming in from the outside, which is important. I'll let you have a quick look of the outside the window just to kind of give you an idea of the sensation that you get from those views. But again, very cleverly sought out. They use the space incredibly well. Now this leads me through to one of my favorite rooms in the house, and this is something which is incredibly rare to find, a bathroom this big. This is absolutely huge. I love what they've done with the tiles. The tiles are all handmade, so we're talking about a beautiful, very large shower. If I stand here, you can kind of get the dimensions of this shower. This is a very large shower. And then you've got the dual sinks, which is unheard of in the Centro Storico properties. And one of the things I love is that while you're brushing your teeth, you've got those sea views that you can see all the way down to the sea. And that's just, imagine that's how you're going to be waking up in the morning and reminding yourself where you are in such a beautiful spot in the world. So the other thing that I really like about it is that they've left the arch this high, so you do have to duck in, but it almost feels like you're in another room when you are by the toilet and the bidet. So very nice indeed to have. And you've got a bit of storage space here as well. So they do have little nooks and crannies here and there where you can have bits and bobs of storage. And you can also see this section here is also very useful for, you know, all your kind of bathroom equipment. Here there's quite a good amount of space. Love the lighting as well. I haven't mentioned anything about the lights, but the decor, can't stress it enough. Love everything they've done. Love the mirrors, love the taps, love everything that they've chosen, and I wouldn't change an absolute thing. So that leads us to going upstairs. And this is another great thing to have, and something which is very sought after when people are looking at properties. The kitchen is at the same level of the roof terrace. So it's a very big kitchen because we've got lots of space here, and you can see it's all very nicely done and all kind of neatly tucked away. You've got plenty of storage space here. We've actually got a little dishwasher as well, so very useful to have. They really thought about everything. You can see the amount of storage space. I love obviously the color coordination, to be honest, with the coffee machine, the toaster, everything is color coordinated, and it gives you an idea of the owner of this property. They haven't left anything that's kind of just not thought of. So I love also the little additions here and there. Now here you can start to get an understanding of the type of views that we have from up here, because obviously same spectacular views as downstairs, but we're higher up. We've got less of an obstruction. You can see them even more. And this is what you've all been waiting for to see, the roof terrace, which is, again, one of the nicest I've seen, because you've got different sections to this roof terrace. So you can see the first section is this, where you have this kind of outside bed area for lounging outside. You're actually looking, the crane over there, that is to the hotel, the Vista, which is going to be opening in August, and is, you know, going to be one of the most beautiful hotels in the area. So that's all going to be finished. But also you can see here we've got this level difference. So this is the section where you've got a little bit of a lounging area space, and then coming up here, the view really opens up. I mean, now we're seeing all the way down to Torre Canne and beyond. It is spectacular. Again, these views never come out really that well on the videos, as much as we try with all the technology we have. You need to kind of stand on this roof and understand that this is one of the best views from a roof terrace that we have in Ostuni. And look how large this roof terrace is. So it's very much kind of divided into three different spaces from where we just came in with the lounge area. We then have this chair and sitting area. This is where you're going to be dining. Remember, the kitchen is on the same level as this roof terrace, so this is where you're going to be spending most of your time. And you can see on a bright sunny day, this is a great space to have. It really does extend the house. I mean, this is all kind of part of an extended house, because most of it, as much as we've said 90 square meters downstairs, it also means you've got about 90 square meters upstairs. So you've got about double the size. And this, obviously, you've got to think of it with maybe some plants, there's all sorts of things that you can kind of add to this roof, because you've got tons of space. Now, walking around, again, you see all the space, and you've got more lounges here. But look at the space. Like, this is something which is rare. You don't get terraces with this view, with this much space. We also have a shower in the corner, so you can just imagine having your showers here in the mornings. And then finally, as if you didn't have enough roof terrace, you have a couple of steps more and another space which is even higher and even more exposed, so you've got even more views from here. I think you'll all agree it's probably one of the nicest properties we've shown in the Centro Storico, if not the nicest. And you can kind of see how spectacular these views are. Again, they're never going to be as beautiful as they are in person, so I recommend coming out to see this one. But I also think it's going to go fairly quickly, because these types of properties now are very hard to come by, especially with this type of renovation where everything's been done really tastefully. Now, if you have any more questions on this property or any of the others, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you very much for watching.